Turns out if I turn my microphone on, that helps an awful lot, huh? Well, hello everyone. I don't know why I started doing that. It started every time I restart my computer. Now my mic is just muted, and I forgot about that this time. I don't understand it. But hello everyone. KJ, Tarling, Love, This Dude, Wolfie, Peter, Dragonwolf. It's good to see you all. We're gonna be playing more Blasphemous today. Your battle with Prime subs continues. Boo! Boo, Amazon! Boo! Let people give money. Bishop Doggo blesses the stream for minimum technical difficulties. All praise. I feel like Bishop Doggo should just bless the stream for other reasons, including, you know, the Inquisition and the cursing of heresy and the penitence. But, you know, technical difficulties is good too. And Wolfie, thank you for 19 months of Tier 1. Rapidly approaching that 2 years, which is only slightly distressing. But that is okay. Anyway. Ooh. So, this time I actually did some research, which is always good to see. But there is a lot of very fun stuff here. Luckily, Jack Orchard with Play the Past did a series of guest posts all about history and historical adaptation in this game, which I'm going to drop in chat here. But there's some actual folklore that was underlying what we saw last time. We'll probably see this more in the game, and I'll try and catch any Andalusian architectural elements that we see as we're going. But basically, right, last time when we were at the bottom of Hondo, this giant vanity project of Upside Down Egg, we found a monster woman who was turned into, or three sisters who were turned into a giant hair-covered egg. Which is just a lot. It turns out that's actually based on a Sevillan folktale of Santa Liberada, where a noble woman prays to be spared from marriage to the King of Portugal, who in the 18th century is apparently pagan. And God performs a miracle in which he covers her with hair. This backfires spectacularly, and she is murdered. But yeah, apparently that legend dates, or it is attested in mid-18th century things, such as the Breve Rasman de las Glorias de la Virgen y Mártir Santa Librada. So yeah, at least right, look, she becomes a saint, right? Yep. But yeah, that apparently is a folktale, and that sounds right. The Jack Reacher's post goes into significantly more detail on its origins in the Middle Ages, such as the Legionario Saguntino, with legends of Saint Vilgefortis. But right, if it's mid-18th century, that makes a lot of sense. 18th century pagan Portuguese king. Yes, you heard that perfectly, KJ. Don't question it. But it's a mid-18th century kind of origin point or adaptational trend makes a lot of sense with other things we've been seeing in Blasphemous, which cares a lot about, right, Francisco Goya, but also was it Diego Velasquez? Yeah, Diego Velasquez. Right, as another like heavy artistic influence. So 18th century and Spanish Baroque, makes a heck of a lot of sense if there's folklore from that period that's then making its way into the game with its religious angles. So that's like super exciting and thing we didn't catch last time, but I wanted to acknowledge before we hop too far in. But yeah, we are going to be, instead of climbing down a mountain, we are going to be climbing up a mountain this time to a convent at the top edge of the world. So, and then do violence there. So I hope you are all as excited as I am. Exactly, makes perfect sense with all Baroque art. So, as we do, firstly, welcome to Ludo History, everyone. As always, I'm Adam, your friendly neighborhood historian. We're going to be playing more Blasphemous, and talking a little bit about Spanish Inquisition, and Spanish Baroque, and the ways in which religion gets portrayed in this game, because it is very much different from how religion usually gets portrayed in games, and generally in ways that are much more interesting and much better than what we actually see in video game religion most of the time. So I am super excited to continue playing this. If you do enjoy what you're seeing, make sure you hit the follow button, because we do a wide variety of historical games, including right now Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and, you know, just enjoying the good times, enjoying the good music and chill times. And if you want to support the channel further, either head over to patreon.com/LudoHistory, or consider subscribing here on Twitch, because all subs, gift subs, prime subs, and shared bits just go straight back into the channel to help me be able to keep doing this and keep bringing more ambitious, and better content with more guests, more games, and more good stuff to all of you. So yeah, if you like that, do make sure you support the channel. Otherwise, I appreciate you being here. Come hang out, come talk and chat. It's more fun, we're all participating, and I hope you all have a good time here as we hop into more Blasphemous. Pilgrimage. I should do the correct one here, huh? Perfect. So, last time, we did a bunch of stuff way the heck down here. Turns out there was actually a bunch of stuff I wasn't able to do, or I'm not able to do on this file, that I was able to do last time, because the relic you get up here helps you climb all the bloody thing, like the blood cloth that we saw. Actually, the item that lets you navigate that is all over here. So we were able to clean a bunch of this area that we are now unable, that I have since not done. Turns out, that makes the game a lot easier. So, yeah. It was clearly intentional and for the fluidity of content, and not at all a mistake. Yep. Yep. Oh yeah, also... Ooh, hello. Squish. Also... Señor.
Para evitar estos peligros que un milagro pone ante mis descalzos pies.
Yeah, the spikes are bad for you, huh? We should do something about that. Ow. Hey, come on. Oh. Are you just gonna stand there and take it? Please? Well, that worked. Hello.
Oh, penitente. ¿Es cierto que las sendas están libres? Maravillosa visión es la que me permitís contemplar. Bienaventurado sea nuestro encuentro.
We have acquired a little toe made of limestone. Well, thank you. But I'm not sure I want to know what that does, but we're going to find out what that does anyway. A toe made from the statue of the first barefoot pilgrim. The vestigial little toe pushed the stones out of his path, increased his dodging distance. Wow. The master gathered us all together like every morning and said, a genuine, genuflecting pilgrim must never divert their eyes from the earth they walk on, for this is our rule. So yes, he is part of the Order of the Genuflectors, who wear giant weights, and tie their hands to the back and walk around always looking at the ground. And that is a perfectly normal thing to do. Apparently. I got nothing. Oh, hello. I feel myself weakening. I am sentenced to perish, abandoned in this forceful, praying position. I can no longer hear the rest, only their rusted cages swaying in the wind. Now what do we get? The Radius of Helzer, the poet. The work of the poet John Clark Helzer had a sadly posthumous success, especially his poem To the Red Leaf. The poem was found next to his corpse, severed by a fallen tree. Well, that's... Yup. Oh, hey.
Corazón contrito y humillado sea, penitente en el silencio. Estáis ante lo que queda de Gémino.
They are speaking in Spanish.
Oh, no os preocupéis por mí. El frío es misericordioso, pues nos alivia el dolor y nos adormece para llevarnos hacia la muerte. Puede que el milagro del que hablaban los demás haya llegado a mí, aquí, en este férreo sepulcro, haciendo que el desamparo dure más y más.
Yes, the dev team, the game kitchen, is, I believe, based in Sevilla. And so...
A comprometido lugar dirigís vuestra marcha, donde lo helado se abraza con lo ardiente en comunión. Dejadme pediros el favor de traerme unas gotas de los óleos que una vez salieron de estos olivos helados y acabaron abrasando los rostros de todo piadoso que llegaba a la cima.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Dejadme sentir ese dolor como mi última voluntad, antes de que sea demasiado tarde para mí.
Well, that's terrifying.
Tomad esto.
An empty golden thimble.
Ahora dejad que mi brazo entumecido se convierta en una rama más de este olivo marchito. Daos prisa. Todavía siento la llamada.
Okay, you're doing great, huh?
Dejadme pediros el favor de traerme unas gotas de los óleos que una vez salieron de estos olivos helados.
Yes, it is Spain Spanish.
Los rostros de todo piadoso que dejadme.
Okay, so, now that this person is, alive, and we can see them, moving about, two things stand out to me. Right, we mentioned last week that visually bears a strong resemblance to the martyrdom of Saint Sebastian, who was strung up to a tree and then turned into a pincushion, and lots of medieval saints. Nope. No. 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 No, there's another one. Go away. But yeah, lots of medieval saints emulate, or are worth thought to emulate, Saint Sebastian in the getting turned into pincushions. But the other thing that stood out to me with that design this go around is the wound in the center. Right, like his chest wound that his arm was sticking out of is one of the stigmata. Bold white as bone, very hard to find. Its intense aroma, reminiscent of sandalwood, is only noticeable on rainy days, betraying its hiding place. It was sought after by the herbalists with the best sense of smell for its miraculous properties. Confessions of Tirso, Part 6. Ever since then, our pious kisses have saved hundreds from the affection of the miracle that ravages these lands, and from then our congregation has been called that of the Kissers of Wounds. Heck. There we go. On these cliffs, located at the foot of a snowy abyss, the roots of a secret await those who are patient. Heck, oh boy, that was nearly real bad. So at the foot of a snowy abyss, a secret awaits us if we are patient. Chat, don't let me forget that. Nar. Nar. Without a double jump, I don't know how I'm going to get that. We'll try it one more time. Yeah, that's not nearly high enough. Okay. Oh. It's you again, huh? Ow. God, I love how quickly... Oh no. Ow. Please don't. Did you just burn yourself up? You fool. You buffoon. Alright. Anyway. Ow. Anyway. Our dear martyr, who is... based on Saint Sebastian, but also has, this clear reminiscence of the stigmata, which strongly, strongly is Christological, right? Like, the stigmata is like one of the definitive one. Oh boy, this is a terrible place. Well, we're just gonna run this way at speed. Cool. Thank you. Ow. Not cool. Alright. Let's try that again, huh? I'm fine. It's fine, I only have 0 heals left. Nothing to worry about. Nothing at all to worry about. Remnants of Tenducia's hair. Remnants of the thorn hairs of the novice Tenducia that were isolated from the rest, so she could not receive a holy burial. Oh, that's rude. Tenducia spent several years in that nunnery. As she grew up, it became harder and harder to hide her hair. It wouldn't stop twisting and growing thorns. and the blood from the wounds it caused her did not take long to stain her pure white habit. The nuns, upon realizing, were frightened by it, and soon began considering her cursed and a heretic, just as the parents of the girl had feared would happen. Thorn Crown reference? I would believe so. Right. It might be referring to a more specific folktale, but it's not one I am aware of. In general, I would be inclined to look at that and go, yeah, right, the Crown of Thorns is probably close enough. Is the temperature more manageable here again? No. No, definitely not. It's very slightly less egregious, but it's still bad. I've acquired an immaculate bead. A simple bead, devoid of purpose. Its pristine service has never been soiled by fervent fingers. I have something for you, and for you alone, revealed the... not going to say that word, to a monk who had just stopped his donkey, as she uncovered a white stone possessing a strange beauty. It comes from the darkness of the ocean floor. Contemplate its purity, look at its immaculate white. Its virgin brilliance. What could be purer than this for your rosary, brother? Stigmata are really popular in Spanish art, aren't they? I call one painting depicting Napoleon's war in Spain. One of the victims has stigmata on his hands. Yeah, the stigmata are like super duper popular. That works. Like, super duper duper popular. Oh, it doesn't let me... It doesn't let me cast things when it's there. Okay. Can I stand on this? I can stand on this. Let's go. And another knot of rosary rope. I cannot make that jump, though. There's no universe where I can make that jump. Okay. Well then. Anyone else's parent or grandparent have portrayed the Last Supper chilling in their kitchen? I'm Protestant. We don't do that. From bridal ribbon. Yes, we should buy that. Ember of the Holy Cremation. For 5,000. I think I can't afford it. Calcified Eye of Erudition. Eyeball belonged to Alavaros the Scribe, who glimpsed the truth into so many other eyes. Reveals the vital essence of enemies. I still can't afford it. Well. That's like the Lonely Spaceport. That was like the guaranteed way to identify who is Catholic and who is Protestant. Like portraits of the Last Supper, just chilling in people's homes. Fully nah. Ask the cult to be merciful and allow me to climb to the peaks where I will reborn as a sister of golden visage. That's terrifying. God. Oh heck. That was nearly very ugly. Yes, I guess I should say, right. Gonna turn around. There's one. Oh, there are portraits of the Last Supper, just not in people's homes. Like that is much less common. Ow. It's just like having icons of saints, right? If you're Catholic or Orthodox, you're gonna have icons of saints in your home. And if you're Protestant, they're gonna show up at most in church in stained glasses. Go away. Your grandma has 3. Went in the kitchen whenever the sink. Oh, sorry. No, it has a picture of the Last Supper over her sink, and it's 3D, which is incredible. But yeah, something I have never seen in a Lutheran household in my life. Heck. Come on. Wait, turn around. Thank you. The occipital of tequila, the metalsmith. Well, fair. Tequila was not your everyday metalsmith. Skulls were the basis of his creation, with jeweled skulls his specialty. His last wish was to become the most beautiful piece in his collection. And an empty bile vessel. Which is great for me. Okay, and there's that. Success. Okay. And we acquired a muted bell. Tin bell, now empty. Strangely, one can swear to hear a slight tinkling in the presence of strange energies. Flare protects his wearer from attacks of magical nature. When he entered that room, full of paintings and statues, he was surprised to find under a dirty sheet the marble figure of a man who seemed to offer him something. Something lustrous that he held in his cold stone hands caught his attention. A shapeless fruit, the size of an apple, with a silvery glow and a delicious appearance. Hungry as he was, he took it, but when he tried to bite it, he had to hold back a yelp of pain, for the fruit turned out to be made of metal. Confused, he grabbed a nearby stone and smashed the fruit with all his might, managing to make a small crack in it, from which a dense, reddish liquid poured. Without thinking it twice, he drank the liquid, which tasted salty, like blood. How many of these stories are supposed to just be horror? Because I feel like the answer is a non-zero amount. I can bear it no longer. That sound, that ringing will follow me forever, no matter where I go. This is my sentence. It's time to cross towards the other side of this cursed dream. With regards to stigmata in art, do the different ones carry different meanings, or are they just signifiers of Christ-likeness? I believe they are all just signifiers. Certainly in medieval material, it says, hey, this is pretty much, like, all 3 stigmata appear as just a triad, and they all basically mean the same thing. Knife. Knife. Forgot about your little ceramic Virgin Mary and baby Jesus. We had Joseph, but he broke. Well, there's something theologically relevant to say about that, I'm sure. Ow. Rude. I acquired the parietal bone of Lasser, the Inquisitor. Unlike other Inquisitors, Lasser showed an unusual amount of indulgence towards the accused, even to the point of stopping executions. His weakness led him to excommunication and exile. Fair enough. The only good... I believe that sentence is the only good Inquisitor right there. Ow. Stop it. Ha. You didn't learn until a few years ago that not everyone worships the Virgin Mary. Yep, the Baptists, in fact, had a schism about this. It was a whole big deal. Ow. But yes, there's just a lot. Right, that's probably like the main spot where my Protestant background actually hurts me with this game, because I was like the Rosary and right, the idea of constructing your own rosary at that, and a lot of the reliquary type stuff and things I can only access through my knowledge of medieval Christianity, not so much my knowledge of, you know, Christian practice. These ceramic slabs, strangely found on the snowy peaks. Those from the village rarely left their arid lands to face the cold of the mountains. This tombstone had undoubtedly belonged to someone from Albero. The fragment confers resistance to falls, eliminating recovery time. It is said that the Albero graveyard is even older than Albero itself. It was built even before the church was erected. It was a graveyard isolated from everything in this arid ochre land, considered unholy. The church did not take long to find out about this and dug all the tombs up, scattering the remains across the fields. That's when the Brotherhood of the Genuine Sepulchre was founded, charged with collecting the remains of the dead and giving them a second burial. I've kept this piece of clay tombstone since then. Interesting. So, an idea of a, like, pre-Christian, technically, sort of, graveyard, because, of course, in Christian practice, that's holy. Right, undoubtedly. That counts. Oh. Hello.
Sí, hermana mía. Nuestro encuentro se acerca. El milagro me protegerá. No necesito vuestro amparo esta vez. Dejadme solo.
You hyping yourself up, bro? Bonk bonk. Convent of Our Lady of the Charred Visage. Oh, yeah. And, I mean, look at this convent. This convent is so good now that we've done the big snowy mountain pass. We got the convent. And man, the convent is so gorgeous. Alright, let me kill this guy again so we can look at this courtyard. Ow. Alright. I mean, this is just such a classic design, it's pretty incredible. Right, so we get this big open courtyard, a bit isolated on the mountains. You might have a fountain, some sort of washroom in here, but then for the most part it should be just a garden space. I turned its sensor into a Witch King mace flail? Yeah. Yeah. It's also a medieval or a pseudo-medieval torture device, because there's a person smushed inside the sensor. For anyone who doesn't know, the sensor is supposed to have, incense and or scented holy water that can be distributed. Mostly incense, usually, but I saw an Orthodox one that had holy water, I think. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's, that'd be a dark version. But, yeah, this is just, like, such a classic monastery design. So, around it, you'd have, a hallway here, where you would have, various cells, rooms for people to sleep in, the, workrooms, the kitchen, the, diner, basically anything, right? And then a little bit along one side, or sometimes even farther separated, would be the actual chapel space. The sisters humble themselves before two holy figures in their crypts. What secrets might they be keeping? Their eyes anticipate sacrifices, anticipate pain, anticipate blood. Stop it. Stop. Stop. Oh yeah, did I mention that freaking flamethrower? Go away. And then, I mean, you want Baroque sculpture? Sorry, you want Baroque sculpture added into it? Look at the figuration in the background here. Good lord. Right, well, looks to me like scenes of pursuit and of attack and of sort of this extreme aggravated distortion of the human body into forms of suffering. And it's like, well, that's as Baroque as it gets. Look at that. I don't know, how well can you see the chat with this? I can always turn up the screen brightness if we need to. Am I actually able to see them? Well, I thought I could turn up the... I thought I could. Maybe I can't turn up the screen brightness. Okay. Tragic. There's one person kind of twisted right here. Their back facing us, one arm reaching behind them while they look over their shoulder in this twisted way. There's another person here hanging from the roof, swinging. There's a third person here, their arms crossed over their head, facing us semi to the front but gazing up. And there's a fourth person like falling into damnation. Honestly, it reminds me of like depictions of Lucifer in like the big pseudo-romantic depictions of Satan from Paradise Lost, right? It has some of that same vibe of that extreme focus on human figuration and human musculature, and it's sort of the idea of that physicality as being really fundamentally beautiful. There's not a lot I can do in this room quite yet. Oh no, I am already immune to random nonsense. Ow. Alright, we're just damage boosting through that, that's fine. Yep. Just damage boost through it, everything's good. And we got another reliquary with a stigmata. Heart of saltpeter blood. Attack is increased when the penitent one is close to death. It wasn't long before he was beatified. The miracle bestowed a gift upon that humble parish priest and confessor, the visions of all sins, future and past, of thought and deed of every person who approached him. He did not need to hear our confessions because he already knew them all. He knew the penance, he knew the sincerity of our repentance. He knew everything. There was no more intimacy between sins and sinners. We were all naked before him and the miracle. Such grace came to be feared. He asked us to cover his head with a thick burlap cloth in order to try and stop his constant visions of sin, and begged us to take him far, far away. Ow. Alright, well. Brutal. God, I love how just kinda horrible most of these miracles are. I love that the miracle is just like, no. What if everything you try to do actually, like, super sucked, right? And I think in this case it's literally, like, supposed to be in the lore that the miracle just gave everyone what they asked for. And it's just like, getting what you asked for is a terrible thing that you should never ever... never actually ask for stuff, because, you don't want that. You don't want to get hit by those consequences. You just don't. Ow. Don't light me on fire. Honestly, it really makes you think how the miracle would manifest in me. A fair question. But God, it's like, it's so genuine, right? To say, oh yeah. Cool, sternum of Vitas, the performer. What sternum does this give? Custodio remembers with admiration the name of Vitas Varnas. He inspired the lives of people through his altruistic actions as well as his inspirational words. Well, he didn't do anything depressing. Yeah, you just disappear in the woods forever if the miracle happened to you. I mean, I think most of these people try to. I mean, literally, this convent, you know, some sort of world death, based in pain and retribution. That's the safe way to do this. Hey, go away. Shouldn't have walked into her. That's alright. Come on, get over here. 1, 2. Perfect. We break that. We're gonna do that. That. And one more. Shame. And we got a piece of a golden mask. Piece of embossed gold, part of a mask broken years ago. The nuns of the convent of the charred visage swear never to let the world see their burned faces, and the conviction of its old wearer has permeated the metal. Grants some protection against flames. I mean, some protection against flames sounds awfully nice. Being lit on fire slightly less. Ugh. I mean, fairly objectively, most of this space is just terrifying, right? Yeah, they're kind of... Yeah, there is a lot of, I guess... Oh, heck, what the hell? What's your whole deal? Go away. No. There we go. There's that. Nice shot. Okay, well. Turns out there's just so many shinies in this spot. Like, holy moly. There's so many shinies. Hey, don't do that. You're gonna come this way? You're gonna teleport somewhere useful? No? 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 Thank you. Are these... I mean, these are ghosts, but are these ghosts made of wax? Is that what that is? Spooky. Small bead of blue wax. God, and there's just so much to like here. I assume the statue we are seeing is actually of a patron saint. Right, the one of the fountain with what looks like two people. Right there. This one right here, I'm actually assume is probably... It looks like some sort of saint and some sort of... Ow. I'm gonna heal a couple more times. I got the resources for it. Oh, shiny. Oh boy. The failings of Miriam the Counselor. Miriam Bartow knew what it took to succeed, but fate is unpredictable. Though a terrible illness shortened her life, her legacy was eternal to those who loved her. There is a little bit of just like generic... relatively generic. Ow, please don't. Please don't. Can I jump high enough to actually hit you? No. No, I cannot. Treasure. Well, yep. Go away. Stop pouring lava on me. You gonna stop pouring lava on me? No? No. And then we get a medium bead of red wax. Hooray! What does this do? Slightly strengthens the wearer's fervor, moderately increases the health of the wearer. Fantastic. Start with a small bead, and then you go up to a medium bead, and then you go up to a big bead, I assume. Well, that was nearly ugly. Pointy hat? A lot of pointy hats around here. Ow. No, go away. Ooh, we are now back up there. Okay, well, we have made this climb very quickly. And we have acquired a cloistered sapphire. A crystal sphere imprisoning a sapphire heart. The gem sparkles with lightning from other lands, filling the glass with a stormy light. The strange energy fills the wearer with determination, electrifying the very air around him after he performs an execution. All those who have wanted to isolate themselves, all those who have freely locked themselves away as a chosen way of life, will have the blessing of the miracle. No one can serve two masters. Either you serve the miracle, or you serve the world. When you are in this cloister, remember these words, sister. Hey, look at that. Literally world death, and the idea that, the self-isolation is a form of dying, that will then be echoed. I mean, yeah, no one can have two masters, was it? The Lord and money, but then that echoes in, Augustinian ideas of monastic seclusion as functionally death from the world, in order to prepare for the true death and the true resurrection. I can feel Our Lady between these walls. I can feel her warmth, for her face still burns, reminder of her sacrifice and ours. The pain, the cold, and the burn are our rules. Those are terrible rules. I'm going to say it. It might be uncouth of me to say. Those are bad rules. Hello.
Detente en el silencio.
No.
Aquí permaneceré si cambiáis de parecer.
Alright, are we ready for a boss fight? Chat? I sure hope we're ready for a boss fight. Oh no. Oh. I can see you're doing great, huh? That's alright, we have fire protection for a reason. Our Lady of the Charged Visage, yep, oh, that just persists. I understand. That's not great. Let's just heal on that, and then we can go here. Exposed Brain is always not great. True. Ah, damn it. I should just heal there as well. I'm moving to a much less optimal place. Oh, that's the second one. Well. I don't think I'm going to make it on this one. But I'm going to do a pretty good attempt. Literally 1 HP? Nah. Yeah. Hate the way it pulses? Yeah, that's fair. Also, yeah, the patron saint of the convent just lives in the convent. This is a place where, the absence of religion, or absence of, I guess, ah, damn it. We're gonna run all the way this way, and then we're gonna run all the way this way, and then go from there. And this is the free attack. Okay. Don't love this one, because actually, this should be completely free now. Yeah. Ah, damn it. Where am I going with this? Oh, right. Right, the game, I mean, this is kind of an understandable need, as the game has bosses, but the fact that the miracle, is such an abstracted force, and the kind of lack of other theology to be attached to that. God damn it. That's alright, I can heal off of that. Too much struggle. Okay, this is the one where I can make some serious progress if I'm lucky. I was not lucky. Oh god, it just keeps going. Please stop. This is bad. I have very few solutions that are not just tank. But this character is visually based on Maria Fernandez Coronel, who was a painter that burned her face. Yeah. That's a good shout. I did not know that, and that is good to know. But what I'm trying to say, right? Right, typically patron saints of abbeys don't live, or in monastic communities, don't live in the monastic community, because, you know, that's not how that works. So close. I don't enjoy this attack. Feels like it does not give me chances to do anything. I enjoyed this attack greatly. Please continue giving me this attack. Now... I'm able to attack. Oh, I am able to knock those away. That helps. I need to... Oh, let me do that. Also, I greatly appreciated letting me just... just letting me. Alright, so the plan this time is to just focus on surviving. And then anything else I can do is bonus. I can heal in the in-between. Oh, damn it. Or not. Yes, I can heal in the in-between. 2. I can damage tank through that, and then 1 more. Got it. Maria Fernandez Coronel burnt her face. In an accident, right? No. I was afraid to say that. She was constantly harassed by suitors and got sick of it. Oh, a Franciscan nun who got constantly attacked by suitors and got sick of it. That makes a lot of sense. You know, made a vow of chastity. Was like, what if I don't? I wish to not be part of this world. I wish to engage in prayer, and poverty, and then they didn't let her, and so she took extreme action. On the one hand, horrific. On the other hand, I respect the piety. And on the third hand, Goldface.
Que el oro de mi rostro derrita y borre la compunción de vuestra alma. Corazón de la culpa.
Hooray. We have received the third of the holy wounds of compunction now. At which point, we have now opened the gate. One of the suitors was also Pedro I of Castilla. Yeah. That doesn't surprise me. Well, hello. Hey look, we filled the golden thimble filled with burning oil. That's a baptismal font that is filled with burning oil, which is, yeah. Yep.
Se os ha permitido presenciar el rostro de la compulsión, penitente en el silencio. Tras haberos humillado ante los santos rostros custodiantes, cruzad ahora su umbral bajo la férrea mirada de su santidad. Los penitentes cargamos con una culpa tal que quizás la aflicción nos da un segundo aliento. Pero no os confiéis.
I mean, being a king, Tattling, I think that seems to come with the territory of rampant entitlement. Why is everyone so much bigger than us? Because how else are you gonna have that good aesthetic? The virtue of mea culpa hath ascended. That's right. We have access to new abilities. $2,700 for that. An explosion. And an upward slash. Well, we can't afford any of those. I think we shall save our echoes or our tears of atonement for some other purpose. Well, that went well. We are already just done. We could just leave. We're not going to just leave, but we could just leave. We apparently already have the power to do that. And the stronger mea culpa helps so much. Alright, and then we heal up. And now we have, I believe, a catacomb to go to. Which is so much fun. I love going into catacombs. Like one of my absolute favorite things to do in old churches is to go see the catacombs. And actually, I got to see one. I almost got to see one that would have been exceedingly relevant to this game. Once I was in my undergrad, I was doing a study abroad in Morocco, and there's one just above me. I want it. Okay, good. We can. We took a little bit of time one long weekend to go to southern Spain. And so we went to Córdoba and Granada, which makes sense. We were studying Moroccan history, and the Cordovan history are very closely intertwined, as it turns out. Anyone who doesn't know, Islamic rulers, originally Umayyad, refuge after the Abbasid overthrow of the Umayyad Caliphate, but then I just realized I'm still missing something. Oh well,
Ojo fresco aquí otra cosa tan brillante que mi Hakai.
Yes. Anyway, later, Cordova was the home of the largest of what was known as the Taifa states, which had basically Moroccan rulers who, some of them in between the move with the 8th century Umayyad conquest of Spain, but others later came in and off we went. And the other one, Granada, was the center of the Nasrid Emirate, which is the centerpiece of, or the last Islamic kingdom in Spain. So we were going to both those places. And Cordova, right? Cordova is absolutely remarkable because you get this space. How do I access this? Oh, hang on a minute. I would love to access text the wielder from miasma. Did I miss something? Did I miss something in here? No, that area is completely done. Did I miss something over here? Potentially, but I don't think so. Well, we shall have to go check out other places, see what we can find. Anyway. Right, Cordova has the Great Mosque. In Spain, and really the only surviving mosque in Spain. Official tourism material calls it La Catedral de Córdoba, but everyone else calls it La Mosque. Because yeah, it's
Misericordioso seáis, penitente. Con vuestra aportación la obra
it's a mosque, and we'll actually see things that look an awful lot like it later in this game. But we'll get the mosque is this classic Maya thing, and they just dropped a cathedral in the center, a Baroque cathedral in the center of it in the 17th century. And the King of Spain was real mad at the bishop who did that, because yeah, it was a remarkable architectural thing.
Podemos evitar este destino.
It's weird, but for this story, right, I'm more thinking about Granada, because Granada has the great palace, the Alhambra, but it is like so clearly cool. It is so very clearly inspired by this game, or the landscape that inspires this game. And so there's a monastery in Granada. Well, I say in. By in, I mean about 3 miles out of town up in the mountain. And that is extremely classic. And while I was there, right, I saw that every day, or every week after Mass, they offered tours of the catacombs. I unfortunately was not able to go because our bus left at noon on Sunday, but I was so sad about that. Like, I was so sad about that because I would have loved to go into this teeny tiny, isolated southern Spanish monastery and get to see all of their old bones. That would have been real cool. It was sadly not to be, but I have always loved going to catacombs and crypts because I think that's super cool. I think that's just a really cool thing that I was glad we're able to do. Anyway, acquired objects. Yeah, sure.
Agraciado corazón sea.
So we lose 1 heal,
Con esta
but our
plata
heals
yo
are
bendigo
better.
la mixtura que recuperará vuestra sangre derramada.
Okay. Cool. I'll take that trade. I'll 100% take that trade. Gotcha, and we need more things.
Traedme el azogue, el que es capaz de brotar.
Cool. There's a level that is inspired by the mosque, quite clearly. I wouldn't say that there's a mosque in this game. I'll say that there's a level that is clearly drawing visual style from the mosque. Okay, so all the way down to the bottom, and we'll see if it lets me through either of those doors. I don't think it does. But let's check. Because there's like a power I had last week that I don't have anymore, and I don't understand how that happened. I believe this door is just locked? Yeah. Double locked doors. But we do have the power to not die in poison anymore. So we can head over to the other side and make our way... Ow. We can make our way through here, nay, up, and then down, and then around. We need to do a little bit of cleanup here as we go. But yeah, I mean, I think it would be, I think it would be basically impossible for this game to do that, just because, you know, this religion isn't Christianity. I mean, it looks an awful lot like Christianity, but it's not Christianity. And so it would be genuinely very difficult for it to say anything meaningful about religious interplays in early modern Spain, and I would be... Oh wow, that's way better, holy moly. I think the most we could probably expect to see go away. The most we could probably expect to see is just like some fictional, like, otherized religion that the game that will serve as a like stand-in for Islamic cultures in the context of this game, and I don't think we'll see that, but you know, I might be wrong. So, well, how am I supposed to do that? I need a double jump as well? This is a jerk move. Well, definitely intentional damage boost, yep. Okay, well, if that's not that, then I guess let's keep heading down to the bottom of, like, down here, and see what we can find. And then after that, I don't know. After that, we'll take an ad break, and I'll look up where the heck to get the traversal ability that I want. Whee! No, go away. You live. You missed us already beating a boss, Liz, because turns out the third boss, whatever boss you do third in this is actually just extremely easy. Which is not a shock, but is probably still appreciated. Alright, let's see what we can do down here. I understand. Oh, you didn't die. At least none of you are doing damage to me, but how many hits can you take? Good lord. Ow. Is this what I was missing the whole time? No, that's just another bone. Okay, more bones. That doesn't go anywhere else, but there's stuff down there. There's stuff down here that I can't actually do yet. Either, but will connect through to let us presumably navigate underneath there. But that looks like something that may just simply have to wait for a future time. Alright. But now we are back in Alvaro, which is fine and good, and I believe we have one more bone. Saint Bones, Saint Bones, Saint Bones. True. Such good Saint Bones. Though, in this case, these are like unsaint bones.
Los huesos os atraed los...
Because these are people that are specifically have been excluded from, like, sanctified burial in the past, and in fact were buried in the old graveyard in Alvaro. I wonder if there's other stuff in here that I might be able to do. I wonder if there's more stuff, another thing I can bless in the spooky dream. Hello, yes. This stream is brought to you by the color pale gray. No. Apparently not. Tragic. The concept of an unsaint is just instantly delightful. It is kind of great, right? Like, just genuinely, there's a lot to like about it. As, like, the people who don't normally get sanctified burial just get to have a good time, right? Theirs are the bones that get remembered, and theirs are the stories that get remembered. Right, that's the other thing that's interesting. While we hear prayers to those who have been afflicted by the miracle, we get, I don't know, a few figures of people who are powerful and whom we venerate and whom give us in return extra power. For the most part, right, like, what, Solaria, I think, here, is her name? And... and the kid-faced, old man-faced person, and the three sisters, and all of those figures, in some way... Oh, there's Grievous and Sins. Okay. Right, all of those figures exist in this world, and are powerful, and make us stronger, and therefore we venerate them. Right, literally, some sort of actual benefit that meaningfully exists, as sort of an... I guess... I guess it exists in a way that is very reminiscent of where's this? Of like an intercession, right? Like, they are interceding with us, utilizing their powers as a way to benefit us, the petitioner, and therefore very much fill the role of a saint. At the same time, there's like an other half to this, and it's that, right, the ones whose bones act like, or whose bones are collected, traded, and dealt with in the way that saints' bones are quite specifically the people who were buried in the whatever this religion is. Right, a non-saint, unapproved graveyard, and a graveyard that was destroyed and was scattered. Oh yeah, by the way, a neoclassical sculpture, anyone? And so we get these kind of elements of both, right? Of some people acting like they are, ow. Rude. But I guess beings in some ways acting like saints and in other ways, the difference, completely different and mutually contradictory set of saints, or a set of beings act like saints. And that's a very fun space to be in. Because it gets all the right bits and then just remixes them in a way that creates something that does genuinely feel fresh. Which is good. Oh, hello. Oh boy. And,
Hermana, que estáis ahí aunque no pueda veros. Escucha mi ruego. Tras vuestra marcha, me toca demostrar que soy digno de la confianza de nuestra capitana.
uh-oh.
No defraudaré a Crisanta, y que un gran dolor me muerda si permito que la penitencia cruce esta puerta.
Don't say that.
¡En guardia, penitente!
Come on. Bonk. Oh boy, I don't have any lightning powers. Please help. Ow. I have one that blocks lightning and I just didn't use it. Oh, what am I supposed to do to dodge that? I guess I should not try and dodge that. Guess that would be a solution. Oh. Closure? I had blocked that one, I disagree. I gotta stop doing that. That play does not work. Yeah, that play also doesn't work. That's fine. You just missed. Alright, 3 and 4. Ah, I do it every time. Cool. Yep. Okay then. What am I supposed to do about that? I guess just be more aggro, but, like, that's not really viable. Can I duck that? I wonder if I can duck that. I wonder if I can duck that one. Okay, so a couple of plays need to be made. Some protection against lightning, correct? Oh, that's electrifying the air. Starting the use of prayers, block attacks from behind, increases dodging distance. One of these provides. Generally increases defense, increases fervor, protection against flames, eliminating recovery time, attacks magic. That one. Is this the brother of the flying boss from the first stream? Yeah, it is. It does seem to be that, doesn't it?
Hermana, que estáis tras vuestra marcha, un gran en guardia.
Ah, that was nearly cool. Cool, just running the direction that they came in from just works. Alright. Heck. Alright, that one. That works. Can I duck that? Yeah, I can. That's nice. Oh, well that's bad. That's extremely bad. Let me... I guess I only have to kill him. So let's not even worry about her. Yep, oh, I got the heal off. That's awesome. Don't worry, this is fine. This is fine.
Hermana, perdonadme. Ahora cruzaré hacia el otro lado del sueño y volveré a vuestro lado.
Oops. Well, you have acquired Toronto to my sister. Which is another prayer. Plead to the storms intoned by dry throats and shaking voices. Call forth blazing rays that pierce the clouds, striking down nearby enemies. Sister of mine, don't leave me, for I carry you in my breast and in my heart. Sister of mine, don't leave me bleeding, for I carry you in my chest and in my blood. Sister of mine, don't leave me in silence, for I carry you in my bosom and in my song. Let's do that. Not that I remember how to use these, but, you know, they are good. And it's bloody expensive, wow. And we once again get this gorgeous, gorgeous view. Look at how good it is. And here. Uh-oh.
Siento como mi sangre se transforma en savia negra y mi vieja piel en rojiza corteza.
A sacred light stains the highest branches of the iron tree. Its brilliance penetrates walls into the halls where she rests, shrouding my eyes in purple darkness. Oh, a warp point. Alright, I will leave us here for a moment while we take a brief ad break. Hopefully there's a little bit of music at least, so there's something. So yeah, we try and take breaks fairly regularly because I need a stand-up stretch, get more cold water, all that stuff. I encourage you all to do the same. So we'll be back in just a few minutes. If you have been enjoying it so far, of course make sure you're followed and consider subscribing to the channel. It gives you ad-free viewing and a ton of very good emotes. So yeah, don't go anywhere though. We'll be back in just a couple minutes with the second part of Blasphemous. Hello everyone. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that brief ad break. If you are just tuning in, we are playing Blasphemous today, which is a wonderful Metroidvania. It's just drenched in Spanish Baroque imagery. So we just finished killing the third and fourth bosses, and are now set up to progress into the next part of the game, though it turns out we will have to do a little bit of backtracking because I found where the thing I was looking for was, and it was, we need to go back for it. But yeah, if you are enjoying this, do make sure that you hit that follow button. And consider supporting the channel by subscribing, because everything goes right back into it. We've been having slow but steady growth, so, and if you're new here, by the way, of course also say hi, introduce yourself, because it is more fun that way. Chat history is supposed to not be on tonight? No, chat just broke. I'll be honest, it's just that Streamlabs, broke. And there's not... I did not notice that until you pointed it out. But yeah, it's just that chat be broke, so, we'll get it fixed by next time.
Aquellos a los que habéis sacado del castigo eran Perpetua y Esdras, hermanos expósitos que acabaron perteneciendo a la guardia de su santidad. Se decía que Perpetua podía hablar
That
con
makes
su
sense.
hermano
That's kind of in her
después de
name.
muerta.
I'm telling you, friend,
Pues
that's just...
nudosos son los caminos del milagro.
I mean, yes, but also her name was Perpetua. What did you expect? Like, honestly, at some point, surely that's just predicted, right? Ooh, Hall of the Dawning. I've acquired another Quicksilver. Well, isn't that exciting? Is this the first time we've heard organ in this game? Well, that's the good stuff right there. Alright, first I want to go to Mercy Dreams here, just to make sure we picked up the item we need. Stop it. I totally remember where the merchant is down here. Uh-huh. Don't think it's this room. It's not this room. I know it's nearby, but I do not remember where exactly nearby is. Okay, it's not the first time we have heard organ because there's organ in here. It was just not as dramatic of an organ down here. Well, it wasn't this room either. I'm trying to remember where the merchant is, in this area. So I know there is a merchant in this area, but I don't remember where she is. Which is difficult. It makes it more challenging. Right here. Found her. I just want to make sure I've actually bought the correct item. There's more items to buy anyway, so... Cool. Thank you, Hollow Pearl. And then... that. Moss preserved in glass. Perfect. So we have Bother out here, which means we have Bother out in 2 locations. And now... Well, frankly, it's faster to just go this way still. No. And we'll just zoom all the way over here to where we can warp again. Because once we do that, we have, ow, another spot that we both can and should go. Okay, we need to go. Oh no, that is this room. Okay. Also still out. Well, phase tanking, probably not my best call. That's fine though. We're fine. Alright. Keep going up, alright. That's actually the wrong way. Heck. Heck. Keep going up this way. Alright. This time with, once again, with feeling. Ow. And off we go here. Come on. No. What the heck? Why did it just, like, not grab hold like I wanted it to? Well, yeah. I mean, yes, the feeling is pain, but, they've been telling us that the feeling is pain for a while. Like, that has been the primary interaction that we've had with people, is, wow, that's a lot of pain. Wow, that's a lot of pain. And speaking of, we're now gonna go this way, because I should have the thing that I need pulled up. Actually, if I head over here, well, this apparently is the spot where I've got the thing. I just, like, didn't grab it or something. Like, there's supposed to be a relic that I pick up. That lets me, traverse the weird red mist doors. Well, it's not there. And I just apparently did not find it or pick it up when I was supposed to. Oh, also. We're gonna blow out the candle. Thank you, candle. Oh, we can go up that way now, huh? No, we can't. We need the item first. Huh. Right, the little floaty spots of red mist are supposed to turn into platforms. In order for them to turn into platforms, at some point I was supposed to use a key that I thought I did use already. Like, quest items. That one. Forbidden key that was guarded by the eldest brother of the Brotherhood, but it was eventually lost, thus forever sealing the chamber it opened. But I don't know where the locked door in here is for the eldest brother for me to unlock. It would be awfully nice to know, though. Apparently I found it on a different playthrough, and I have since forgotten where it was. I don't know how I managed that. I'll be honest. It appears to have been something I got on the other save, yes. Which... yeah, I don't remember where that was. But yeah, a piece of... it was apparently, a... piece of, like, sand soaked in blood. It's supposed to be somewhere in the Brotherhood. And I, fully don't see it. I guess it might be in... in this room? I simply power through this room too fast? But that doesn't sound right. I don't remember picking something up there. Like... I really don't remember doing anything here. Because there's been no alternate paths. I mean, there was no alternate path there, so I fully don't know. Give me just a moment here, because that does actually annoy me. Brotherhood of the Silent Sorrow. And there's just a door in there, apparently. Apparently. Apparently just a door here that I just missed. I got nothing. Oh yeah, there fully is. There it is. Found it. And there we go. Blood perpetuated in sand. Which is the thing I need to be able to access all of the stuff that I was getting annoyed by. I thought it was in the other area, but no. No, I just missed it. So there's a decent amount of stuff that'll let me get. I'll grab those off camera because we already grabbed them on camera. On the previous save file. Or on the other save file. So, yeah, we broadly won't worry too much about it. It does let us reach a few places, so... Seems to me that that is worthwhile. I saw the lady, the penitent one, of gold and brocade, the one with the helmet whose visor shades her eyes as she watches the accursed and slowly setting sun. Nope. Me. And it gives us a thing there, and then a door we can't open. And this gives us the lower path. Squidge, squish, squish, squish. Okay. Well, good work, me. I'm a buffoon. But that is okay. We shall simply not worry too much about that and now proceed with actually new content. One at a time, right? We'll see what I can do off camera and if there's actually new stuff. There shouldn't be actually anything that I didn't already do, but we shall see. Now, for now though, we shall warp away and go do something else. Also, we shall buy an ability. So that's 27, and explosions are good. Cool. Alright, I think now we are ready to go back to the Ferris Wood. The Ferris tree, i.e. the iron tree. Time to kill somebody. On this sacred floor I will be safe. They will hear neither my footsteps nor my fear. The miracle wanted the oranges from those trees to make no sound on falling, so that only the wind through the columns and buttresses could be heard. Now I hear only the horrific screams of those punished by the miracle. I will wait patiently. Ah. Well, yep, this sure is an area, yep. That was nearly very bad. Ugh, more of these guys. I suppose I've got the thing that, again, that lets me heal from, these. Do I? They're healing when... Apparently not. Apparently, whenever I pick that up, I no longer have it. I think that's in one of the areas I need the thingy for. Oh, come on. That was a juke right there. I got absolutely juked by that. Cool. Very cool of you. Yep. I don't think we're quite at Kill the Pope territory. This dude, by the way. We're certainly getting there. But I don't believe we are there yet. Fibula of Risp, the Ranger. Joyous. Heck. Bonked my head. And then died. Oh no. I forgot to stop at the one that was already lit up there. Ah, boo. That was so stupid. Well, at least it's not actually that far of a... not actually that far of a walk to get back. Alright. Still though, we don't want to be stupid. So we're gonna actually heal. Actually. Now, wait a minute, Liz. That's not better. You don't understand how that's not... Inventory. We should... do that? No, I think fully eating is not... I mean, it's the consumption, exactly. It's the consumption and the transubstantiation. But, since, you know, the Pope is the representative and not the thing itself, I don't think that's quite how that works. Heck, that's such a rough set of jumps. That's such a rude set of jumps. Oh well. Nothing for it. Radiation poison. Yes. That's only a moderately theologically spicy take. I'm sure there will be no consequences whatsoever to equating holiness to radiation poisoning. That was bonk my head too close. There we go. I can't make that jump. Why am I even trying to make this jump? I literally can't. I'm a fool. Now, given that this just brought me back to where I was, this may have been slightly all a waste. Oh well. Nope. Rolled. Just absolutely dunked on. Not so dunked on. What? What a jump. The idea of being spiritually irradiated is doing your head in. It's doing my head in too. There's the heal. This is fine. Could have been much jerker. Just drop that. Because it's that. You have acquired. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Confessions of Tirso, Part 4. On one of the nights during which the young man agonized amidst terrible febrile tremors, with the wounds that plagued his body spreading more and more, I approached him so distraught that I held him in my arms, and shedding tears, I kissed him on the forehead. While I felt the ardor of his forehead on my lips, I noticed the young man was opening his eyes and looking at me, his agony apparently gone all of a sudden. My cold gold can carry the redeeming gold. Number 1. A young villager named Aurea had such a beautiful and pious face that even of a child statue sculptors took her as a model for their creations. Her face became so recognizable that little by little people took her as the living, breathing image of divinity, until they reached a point where they ended up taking her out on procession and even replacing their own images. Such was the fervor around her that she could not bear to be mistaken with divinity, and burned her face with boiling oil to gift her pious beauty to God, and took up the habits of a convent. Well, that's distressingly close to the historical inspiration that we talked about earlier. Oh, hang on. Nice. I also may have forgotten to... Oh, hello.
Penitente, escuchad mi confesión. La cobardía echa sus raíces dentro de mí ante esta nueva prueba del milagro doloroso. Que somos los peregrinos, sino pecadores que hemos elegido el caminar como la más amable de las penitencias.
Yep.
Oh, dejad que mi espalda inclinada cubra mis lágrimas.
Oh, I understand, yes. That's terrible. Don't enjoy that, yep. Ow. Luckily, I have the power of big heals. Okay, friend, I have good news for you.
Aquellos gritos me llenaron el alma de espanto.
Yeah, that's fair.
Habéis purgado mis miedos y auxiliado a este pobre peregrino de nuevo. A pesar de haber elegido sendas diferentes, a vos y a este pecador nos espera el perdón al final, esté donde esté, cerca o lejos, en esta vida o al otro lado del sueño. Misericordioso corazón sea penitente.
The big toe, made of limestone. A toe from the foot of the statue of the first Barrel Pilgrim. This strong big toe left its mark on the secret routes. Adds extra thrust while in the air. They went on to say, a genuine genuflecting pilgrim will always have his hands tied behind his back during his travels, for his feet are the only thing that should matter to him. For this is our rule. We'll remove that for now. We'll put that on for now. And I don't know if that'll do anything. We'll find out. The Mother of Mothers. Ow. Oh wow, that adds so much more. Wait, this track rules. Here it is. So, I was mentioning earlier that there is an area that is clearly inspired by the Mosque de Córdoba. This is the place that is inspired by La Mosque de Córdoba. God, that parallax gets the effect of it so well.
El nudo de las tres palabras. Aquí ocurrió el primer milagro. Aquel piadoso y atormentado joven pidió a la alta voluntad ser castigado. Colocó un tronco de madera donde se apostó y rezó. Rezó esperando ser escuchado. Rezó para pedir dolor y así aliviar la gran culpa que se le clavaba afilada en el alma. Entonces el milagro se manifestó. Le crecieron raíces en sus brazos y piernas que lo retorcieron, pero ningún lamento surgió de sus labios. Ni todos los que habitaban estas tierras fueron testigos de aquello, y todos rezaron ante la suplicada dicha interminable de aquel joven. Este árbol trino que brotó años después de su muerte fue llamado nudo de las tres palabras, pues tres son sus troncos anudados, y tres fueron las únicas que pronunció el joven antes de morir. Mi gran culpa. Cada año fluye de su interior oro líquido y ardiente, perpetuando su recuerdo y quizás para recordarnos que el primer milagro no nos ha abandonado. Pues nudosos son, fueron y serán los caminos del milagro.
Well, thank you.
El nudo de las colocó, rezó, le creció. Todos este árbol trino cada año, pues nudo.
God. Right? It's interesting that that's placed in... I mean, it's certainly interesting that it's placed in and around a space, sure. Maximum fervor has been increased. Well, that's exciting. Gosh, it's super interesting that they put that space in and around a much more traditional, like, Baroque church space. I hear them reading. The Mud of the okay, sorry. I need to retry that again. The Mud of the Forbidden Writings. It is a constant murmuring whose echoes once inside my mind refuse to leave. I know that my curiosity will kill me if my madness does not do it first. Supposed to be a person or a mother church? No idea, this dude. Couldn't tell ya. Definitely one of those. Cool. Ow. Why did you yeet a book at me? Stop yeeting books at me. Okay. Stop eating heads at me. Why do you have a box of heads anyway? If you really are a historian, when's the Battle of Tours? 750? No. Yeah, mid 750s, isn't it? 753? Ooh, moving ladders in a library too. Exactly. God, this place actually rules. 732. I mean, that was closer than I was expected.
El sonido no cesa. Rectas sobre estos muros olvidados, sin que nadie pueda determinar su procedencia o su ignoto destino. Por amor a la alta voluntad, hacerlo callar, pues lo ansío desde hace tiempo.
Okay. Sure. Also, though, hello. I mean, this is technically irrelevant. Oh, ow. I mean, one could argue that, there is some... Stop it. Stop. Stop. You, stop. Sacrum of the Dark Warlock. Oh, that's a ribcage, okay. Founder of the Library of the Neglected Words, this priest was known by the sobriquet of the Dark One. He was constantly practicing sorcery, surrounded by pagan, writings. Can I give you a little tip? Oh, go ahead. Ghosts don't like when you step on their books? Well, that's extremely valid and understandable, TBH. Ow. I'm with the ghost on this one. Yeah, I'm also with the ghost on this one. I'm not even going to pretend otherwise. Though, I would propose, if they dislike it so much, that they should consider cleaning up their books. I know it's hard when they're incorporeal, but I'm just saying, like, that is not good preservation conditions for any of those books. They could just not be doing that. Ow. Oh, sure. I had so much control over that. Whatever. We'll just hug the wall here until they calm down. Okay? Cool. Ow. It's fine, we got good heals for this. Four times the completion, only learned the book detail like a week ago. Oh my god, that is excellent. I would have never picked up on that, I'll be honest. I would have fully never caught that was what was happening. I love how chill they are though. Like, this feels real good. Because of course this is what libraries are to a fairly meaningful extent, right? This is like how libraries should be. Like, these two people are working together. This one is engaged in some sense of meditation and study. The only thing that I am less sold on this as like a depiction of ow. of a plausible library, apart from, you know, the ghosts, is that they're still not... Oh boy. Ow. I understand. I have to reset the whole thing now. I wasn't paying attention, and so I just have to try again. But yeah. Right, the only thing that doesn't look reasonable to me is that they're engaged in a very individual study, right? This isn't group learning, or in some way, some sense of lecture, instruction, study. Oh boy. I don't enjoy that. Any of those things, though, right? Everything is chained up, which is alright, but not awesome. And everything is kind of left... everything is left very much to individual people to be doing. I must get a double jump soon. Alright, let's go. 3, 4. No. Okay, you can calm down, it's fine. Oh, there's a secret. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Okay, that's an incredibly good buff. Just, here, have more health. Okay, bye. That was a little bit powerful. Oh no, not the books. I'm so sorry. Maybe I should just try again. This clearly isn't working. One detail I adore though, right? Even though these people are engaged in very solitary meditation on the subject, I thoroughly enjoy and appreciate that they are doing so in what is essentially a processional context most of the time. Right, they are reading as a form of monastic community, a monastic community procession, and that rules. Oh, hello. An anatomy book. Open. The page shows the illustration of a femur. An anatomy book. Open. The page shows the illustration of a tibia. An anatomy book. Open. The page shows the illustration of a kneecap. Do I not have a tibia? I actually don't have a tibia right now. Huh. It's nice to do things with your friends as a group. True. Though in this case, it's nice to do things with your fraternal order of penitents as a group. It's nice to commit murder as a family. Wait. You guess I have 2 tibias, but you maybe need them for other things right now? I have 2 femurs too, but they're kind of attached. Why? Go away. Alright, I have now done almost half of them. Okay, the sleeping canvas. Oh, we have just changed mood entirely here. God, we went from a monastic library, which is a very cool place, though, very gothic, actually. Now that I look on this, this space is... Oh, okay, hiding. It's all very, like, dark and grim and quiet and gothic, right? Which speaks to, like, monastic vows of silence, right? The idea that we should be engaged in silent contemplation according to the rules of St. Augustine and St. Benedict. But... it's all very grim. This is much less grim. We've got carpet. We've got paintings. We've got much lighter stone. Oh. We've got sentient, murderous paintings. I suppose fair enough. Ow. Well, that hurt. That also hurt. Fair. Destroying art. Better than the art destroying us. True. And honestly, this isn't... it's Hamlet. Wait. I mean, it's not Hamlet. It's, like every Diego Velázquez painting ever. But, come on. It's a rich bastard with a skull. It's not like we're destroying these, biblical scenes in the background here. It cannot be. I could have sworn the candle depicted in that painting was lit, and that the room gleamed. Did I be losing my mind? Ah. Oh, another one of you. Oh no. I wasn't expecting another one of them. Looks like all the attacking paintings are the same, so the art historians can afford to lose a few. You understand it, Peter. I am fearful. The little one stopped crying as soon as we placed him in the arms of that wicker woman, as if it were his mother. Sometimes I can't help but think that there's something living in that wicker. Sometimes it seems to be rocking him in the dark. Okay, well that's spooky. I don't quite have enough. They're so expensive. They're all so expensive. Covered in the mother's hands. Influence provides protection from toxic damage. Nah. As good as that is, nah. We'll have to remember that there's a shop here. Let's mark that. Green. We'll mark that shop green. Oh, come on. Not a bunch of lethal fall damage if I screw up. Okay, a lot of this art is very cool. Ow. Not lethal fall damage if I screw up. Put down the pendulum, is this Poe? Yep. I like a lot of that. Oh. Okay, I'm good. I'm only here. I was worried I was going to be farther behind. Exemplares actima castiones. Don't worry about it. Cost us nothing, yep. But yeah, presumably if all these evil paintings are the same, that means obviously the conclusion that should be drawn is that these are... oh god, not you alive again. I did anything but that. Ow. You hit so hard. You hit so hard. If you remember the OSP video, the ones who set out the traps in the story were the Spanish Inquisition, they actually were. That is correct. In the Pedant the Pendulum is supposedly set with an accused criminal in the Spanish Inquisition, so that is correct. Why is there a blurred white square in the bottom corner? Because when my overlays are functional, that's where chat is. Sadly, my overlays are not functional right now. Because OBS betrayed me. So ordinarily, you'd be able to see yourselves there. And so you can exist on the recording with peace and prosperity and joy and happiness. So it goes. I'm gonna have to jump over that in the center, which is very doable. Jump over that in the center, we'll jump over that in the center. We'll take this chance to just move. That actually worked reasonably well. Huh. I was expecting that to be... Is that shitty Jesus? Hang on. Chat. Isn't that a painting of just like badly conserved Jesus? Which I suppose was a Spanish monastery, so points? We'll just damage boost this. This is fine. It's only a bit. We're only getting a little bit one above another Quicksilver. Wow. That's actually quite surprising. The one that looks like a monkey? The one that looks like nothing at all, if I'm honest. Right. There is no words to describe badly conserved Jesus. There is merely badly conserved Jesus. If anyone who doesn't know this story, this was, what, almost 10 years ago now? There was a beautiful 18th century wooden statue of Christ that was in real bad shape. I'll be honest. Had been in real bad shape. And the monastery and the town did not have the money to replace it. Like, not even slightly. So, their response, oh hey, a kneecap of Sebastian Vodja. Though surrounded by puppets, to him they were his family. His cries marked the night he disappeared into the flames of his theater, exclaiming, I forbid you to... this one... this might be a fresco, you're right. Heck. Oh. We're not even going to worry about that, I got plenty of fervor. Famous one is a fresco, you're right. I am misremembering. Regardless, and no, it still is 18th century. It still is 18th century, but the town had absolutely no money to conserve this. Which is a very common problem, because it turns out conserving art well is expensive. So, you know, one of the nuns decided, out of the goodness of her heart, that she would make a good stab at it. you know, we'll just do our best. Right. And so yeah, she knew how to do watercolors. She knew how to do watercolors. Turns out, fresco works a bit differently. And even though there's a lot of very good manuals from the 14th to the 17th century on how to do fresco painting, you still need practice, and so the results were whelming. The results whelmed everybody. And yeah, turns out this is why you hire professionals who are, you know, actually professional. Maybe I wanna run now. Ah, that worked fine. That actually still worked fine. I'm proud of myself. Interestingly, you know, most everything here, actually, she'd probably have been much better equipped to restore, except this statue. Though, given that the statue was a jerk, don't know that it would matter. Alright, all these things, stylistically, I think this is probably a consequence of the pixel art, having everything be very, very impressionistic with the backgrounds. Like, those are incredibly impressionistic backgrounds. God, I hate these things. Ow. That's fair. Up. Down. I'm gonna jump over it. Turns out you need to pay attention to what's happening behind you. And there's the fuck up. Yep. That was predictable. I don't watch a ton of Baumgartner Restoration, actually. Like, I watch them every once in a while. But not too really. That I disagree with. Alright, we're gonna jump over it in the center, and then we're gonna jump over it this way, then we're gonna jump over it this way, and then we're gonna jump up, and we're gonna jump up before it hits me. Then we're actually gonna go this way. Hello. What are you doing here? No, that's not a good news. There better be a freaking heal spot right about here. Otherwise I'm gonna be sad. Okay. There we go. The moon is out tonight with a long-tailed gown, and a bull stares at her between the rock rows and the shadows. Yes.
Penitente sin nombre. Encontrad a mis hermanos y guiadles hasta mí.
Are those supposed to be the weird babies that we've been freeing the whole game? Are those your brothers? The weird babies? I don't know that I like that. I got recommended by someone I know in a different community that I should play in the Spanish audio at the very least. And it's like, well, I don't know enough Spanish to just... Sorry. I don't... What? Sorry? I help? What the, huh? Hootie? True. Giant blind baby with blood coming out of its eyes? Yeah. With a name of exposition. I guess he is the lore. Turns out the lore was the bosses we fought along the way. I don't enjoy that. Also, he's got the Crown of Thorns and the okay. Well, there's the third of my HP, and I haven't even started the fight yet. Wait, sorry. Please don't. Don't tantrum at me. Also, I don't... Oh, I can hit any part of his body. Oh, I thought I had to hit his head. Okay, I can't hit quite any part of his body. Hit most parts. Or I can hit that, either the weak part, the obviously weak part, or I can hit the... Alright, baby. Cool. So there's like 2 spots on his body I can hit, I guess, and right now they're both out of range. Come on. I guess I'll heal again, because I may as well. Do you please stop? Do you stop? Do you stop? I just want you to stand somewhere predictable, yeah? Just stand in range of it. No, to stop doing baby rage. I should stay in the circle just to see something cool. Actually, wait, hang on. There, I can just maul him right here. Please keep standing right there. I'd really rather not. I'm so close to winning. I'm like 2 hits away. Come on. Nah. Come on. That is the tail of the humanoid wicker figure. That's what yeah, it's just apparently a different one. It's apparently just a different... Guild has been expiated. Well, that's exciting. Interesting. Instead of... Apparently something about, murdering... Oh, come on, I can't climb that. Can't... Oh, wait, duh. Well, I can't make that. Why are you asking me to make that? I can't make that. Fine. Oh, so that puts me back here. Okay. I have no heals. I can do nothing. No one. But... Mea Culpa is now stronger again. I've got a lot of cash right now. So, I could... cool. Could do that. That's pretty cool. Much faster, devastating attacks. Upward slash as a combo finisher. Seems great. So, what was that thought about Spanish audio? Besides the fact that it's good. A friend recommended it to me, and it's very, very good. Right, it provides a couple of things, like resonances and ideas and things that you don't actually get to see in Blasphemous Crescente. In a lot of the English translation.
Veo todo desde lo más
See everything
alto
from the
del
highest point of
árbol
the drawing
seco,
tree.
en el que el milagro me ha reencarnado.
For instance, the idea that the grievous miracle is actually not straightforwardly just the grievous miracle, right? It is the dolorous miracle. Which is a very similar sentence, right? It's miracolo dolore. That's a very similar sentence, but the difference in what that means and does is actually quite significant, because that presumably means it's actually working in a very specific folkloric space that you actually do get to see somewhat regularly. For instance, if you know your Arthuriana, right? If you know your Arthuriana, there is a castle as part of the Grail quest called the Dolorous Castle. And that should be understood as having the same set of resonances as what we're actually seeing in this game with the miracle. Right? The idea that it is devastating, I think is the right word to use there. But also that there is this aspect of mercy and pity and awe all wrapped up in this, and that you can't understand the word in one space with the other. But yeah, you pointed out, Liz, with the dolor, right, the dolor, right, the grief of the Virgin Mary as being a really strong association. I think that is an excellent shout out here, because it's actually very much the same tradition appearing there. So we get, yeah, right, I mean, a couple of variations, right? The Our Lady of, I guess Our Lady of Grief, but Doña Lacrimosa, right? And then, yeah, this super entwines ideas of grief, suffering, and joy. Right, because the Dolorous Castle, right, the Castle Dolorous in Arthuriana is, well, an integral part of the Grail quest. And it's hard to not interpret, you know, literally a site of eternal paradise and an object of eternal paradise on Earth as a non-joyous occasion. Well, hello. Is this... Well, hello.
Guerrero sin rostro, detened vuestros pasos. Puedo sentir una gran carga en vos, a pesar de no veros el semblante u oíros la voz.
It sure does, Liz. I believe it's after Galahad does sufficient good. The Dolorous Guard becomes the Joyous Guard, the castle.
Disculpad mis modales. Mi nombre es Miriam.
Hi,
Este
Miriam.
lugar de tinieblas granate me ha hecho llamar.
Okay.
Algo en esta tierra que sufre. Una voluntad que se escapa a mi comprensión. Ha decidido que tomase un sentido
I
diferente
believe
en mi viaje, haciéndome llegar a este lugar.
The course of your journey into a different game?
Si ha permitido este encuentro, entonces es que estamos sometidos a una prueba, destinados a socorrernos mutuamente bajo su mirada. Este cristal ante nosotros es lo que me permite viajar a lejanos lugares.
Cool.
Mas ahora está fracturado, como podéis
Tragic.
ver.
That's not
Su
cool.
magia no vive. Para restaurarlo necesito encontrar los fragmentos esparcidos por vuestro mundo.
Is this the DLC?
Por favor, permitidme enseñaros uno de ellos. Se encuentra tras esa puerta.
Also, you know, the horns. Oh.
Este es uno de los portales de la Rosa Azul que custodian cada uno de los trozos del cristal. La voluntad de su magia no me permite entrar en ellos.
Great.
Asistidme, guerrero anónimo. Entrad en ellos por mí y recuperad los fragmentos.
Okay.
Debo regresar. Ayudadme, guerrero.
Fine, fine, fine. We'll do it. What could go wrong, right? Oh, it's a time attack. Chat, I might be in focus mode for the next bit. Digging the music? Me too. Come on, please move faster, please move faster, please move faster. Thank you. I mean, that should hardly be a surprise, right? We've got sick, like, blue stained glass rose floor tiles. Ugh. My controller's got the rumblies. Alright, interesting. I moved too slowly. Come on, go. 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 Up. And now I'm waiting for the auto scroller. And we go. Then it goes down. It's stressful to be on a time attack mode when I have an auto-scroller. Because I can't survive, I can't do other than wait right now. All the way down to the bottom, grab. Grab. come on. 0.87 seconds. Guitar time. God, so good. Oh, interesting. There must only be 3, maybe 4 shards. So that worked.
Mirad, el portal de la rosa azul se ha cerrado.
That's so fun. Oh, I enjoyed that.
El fragmento ha regresado y el cristal se está formando de nuevo. Por favor, ayudadme a conseguir el resto.
Anyway, isn't it clear that our suspicious, aesthetically non-contiguous
Mirad, el cristal
Deuteragonist?
del viaje se está restaurando. Siento cómo su magia se recupera. Por favor, ayudadme a recuperar el resto de fragmentos.
No. Anyway, she's a succubus if it wasn't blatantly obvious by the horns. But she's very much in line with modern, specifically heavily influenced by 20th century, mostly, particularly Castlevania ideas of what the succubus is. Anyway, do I have a schedule? My schedule varies a little bit week to week. We always stream on Tuesdays, and thus right now the one on Tuesdays is always Assassin's Creed Black Flag. For other stuff, it ends up varying a little bit based on when I actually have time during the week to do so, but we've been playing this, we've been playing Sable. Next month, the literal second it comes out, I'm dropping everything to play Stray Gods. You know, as you do. So, I try and upload the schedule when I can, but unfortunately I cannot always. Oh, that's here. God, the zombie conquistadors does not leave me feeling good about myself. Like when I'm foiled by climate change, exactly. Cause I cannot stream when it is 95 degrees outside. That just ain't... Ow. How that works. Well, this place is incredibly ominous. Not again. Oh, good, I survived. Don't roll at me. Don't roll at me. Come on. Well, I guess that's a good reason for there to be zombie conquistadors. If we are on the ghost ship. Ow. Wow, I got absolutely dumpstered by that guy. That's fine. I dumpstered him, so... fair is fair. I'm gonna take that chance to just go. No. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Conquistadors tend to have that effect on people? True. What could be worse than a random... random horrible monstrosities known as, heck, that's gonna hurt. Yep. Well, nothing for it except to just die, I think. Well, I did not enjoy that. Let's see what's the other direction. See if it sucks less. Cause yeah, I don't like that, not one bit. Oh. Point taken. Wow. That's pretty good coverage right there. I mean, how much of the map are we at? We're at... Nice. Good job, team. Obviously we're not going to improve from there today. Give olive... Oh, I do want to wrap up a couple of side quests though, so we give the olive seeds here.
Misericordioso seai, penitente.
More tears. Oh, that's a lot of cash. Kind of a fan. Then, I also need to stop by up here. Somewhere in here. For Sebastian. Who is not actually named Sebastian, but I forgot his name already. And to try and, well, let him experience the boiling oil before it stops boiling. Have I been keeping up with my tithe? I've been doing okay with the tithe. I should give more. I think I'm about 3,000 right now. So it's not been 10%. But I have been giving at least some. I should have enough cash to give some another 3,000 or 4,000. I mean, 10% would be just giving 900 right now. So, if I give 3,000, that should put me about on that 10% mark. That is, you know, the appropriate amount of alms for a good Christian to give. Whee! But yeah, we've been playing AC Black Flag, we've been playing Sable, which is delightfully chill. We've been playing this, and then coming up, right, we're gonna have Skull and Bones, we're gonna have AC Mirage when it comes out. A lot of Ubisoft games, unfortunately. And we'll make sure we keep playing more indies, because, you know, I know the sequel to this game is coming out in the not too distant future. And I'll be real curious to see how it evolves. Oops. Yes.
Siento el óleo hirviente entrar en mis venas.
You have a period in history? My academic training is medieval studies.
Ya no puedo.
Specifically medieval Scandinavian literature.
De mis huesos, de mi piel.
Cool. No answer. Well, Requiescat in Pace. Yeah, I primarily do medieval Scandinavian lit as my academic training, but I also have a master's degree in cultural heritage, so thinking about like the reception and the continued usage of the past across time periods and across kind of traditional disciplinary boundaries is very much part of the vibe. Which means, like, we experiment. We did a little bit of World War I. We've done a little bit of a lot of other stuff. We've done Crusades era stuff. We've done plenty of Spanish Elysium. We've done a fair bit of medieval Ireland. Yeah. Thank you. I'm glad you are intrigued. We try and stream 3 times a week, so hopefully we'll see you around through here. You're very welcome to hang out, and yeah, we try and just have a chill time, right? There's sometimes big organized stuff, big organized lectures, big organized events, but there's a lot of just kind of chilling out because there's no, I don't know, not everything needs to be big and hyper organized and chill. Or not chill. Mystery doesn't need to be not chill. Is that an incoherent sentence? Maybe, but I make my job public speaking, and therefore anything I say is obviously smart, right? Right? I should keep up with my tithe, though. Alright. Confessor. Cleanse your guild for 500. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that. I make the smart words good, thank you. You understand perfectly. Tithe. 3 grand? Like, yeah, I'll need, we'll be generous. 3210. I need some amount to buy stuff later. I'll need like 27,000 roughly to buy all the next set of stuff from... Oh, the sooty garlic. When did I even pick that up? That helped. What does tithing do here? It improves the overall world state, it appears. Like, these people weren't here, I think they are related to the tithe. But it is a good thing to do regardless, and so we will not skimp out on our tithing. Well, we just got given 10,000, so I believe that's another 1,000 into the pot. And it gives you token of appreciations. Just an ordinary marble, presented as thanks for charity received. Somehow, the scratched glass resonates with the bile flasks, increasing your strength when their liquid has run out. Finally, the church is going to open after so long. Soon, the constant silence of this place will end. A new light will enter through the gate, and the dust will rise from the worn tiles and damp wood of the pews. Everything must be perfect. Everything in place and ready. I am the child of the Mass. This is my calling. We do not skimp, okay? We give 10%, and then we shall return to committing brutal murder. You know, two completely not contradictory things. Give charity, help people out. There's someone actually in the town window there now. People here. I think at some point there might be a puppy that joins us, but there are now cats also hanging out and a little bit fighting. The town is looking a little bit less kaput than it used to be. And let's see if we have anything here. And this is why you participate in tithes. It makes your community better. Sometimes the doggo appears there, and then you spend 30 minutes petting him. You know, as you do. We can dog bless, in fact. Nothing that can be blessed. We can, in fact, doggo blast. Because this is a game full of religious themes. And therefore our, you know, our good emote. No dog look. Chat. Next time. You gotta spam dog, see? We failed. There's no dog look right today. Which means we'll have to get him next time. We should absolutely be able to get him next time, though. But I think this is where our stream will have to end for today. We have been going for about 3 hours, which is about as long as we can realistically do today, because I do have to do some other stuff yet tonight. So, firstly, thank you all for tuning in and watching today. Some new faces around, which I love to see. I hope you all enjoyed, and hopefully we will see you in chat in future streams. We'll be back tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. We'll be back on Monday. I think we'll probably be doing more of this on Monday. I'll make that... I didn't make that decision already. Oh no, I think I said I was doing other stuff on Monday. So I think we'll be back on Tuesday. Let's see what I said. I don't remember my own schedule. Right? Right. I said something. Yeah. Okay. I said, right, I need to do other stuff on Monday, so we'll be back on Tuesday, with Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and then later in the week with more Sable and more of this. So, if you are excited for all of that, I hope I will see you all in chat, and yeah. What? Yeah, I know only spacebar, but I have the memory of a rusty sieve. But we try anyway. So I will see you all for more pirate action and see if we can continue the trend of medieval manuscripts haunting my pirate game. Why do the medieval manuscripts haunt my pirate game? That's not cool of them. But that is a problem for Tuesday, so I hope you all join me and see if I lose my mind a little bit more there. Until then, though, thank you all for tuning in, and I hope you all have a very good rest of your weekends.